I started the renovation process to make it more modern and bright and light.
I took over the jackhammer a little bit. I'm basically the cleaner so that he can make more mess.
I wanted to see what's behind the walls and try to expose everything so that I didn't have any surprises. But of course, there's always surprises.
Yes, too many surprises.
These are roots, Mother, that are going through the floor.
Oh my gosh.
The whole underside of the floor is roots. This house has been a lot more work than expected. Soaking pools of water under my floor. I thought it was gonna be some cosmetic refreshes. It was old, but it really is a gut job. Making sure that it's safe. There is doubt if this was the right place to buy.
Let's walk through. I want you to show me everything. How did this area look before? Because I'm having trouble picturing it.
So this used to be the intake for the furnace. I would love for my washer and dryer to go there.
Okay.
So I would like to get that washer and dryer out of the kitchen.
So your washer and dryer's in the kitchen, you want to bring it over here.
Here, yep.
All right.
My dream when I first walked in here was bedroom, adding a shower. So I opened it up to see if there was a possibility. Then we found the cast iron sewage lines all cracked, and they were just like oozing.
Oh.
That's why we now have new sewage lines for upstairs.
So you hired a plumber. They came and repiped everything. Have you pulled any permits?
I'm working on it.
It's good that everything's still open.
Yep.
They're gonna have to inspect all of this, and hopefully everything's right. Not pulling permits means that there are no inspection. Miles doesn't know if the work that has been done, that he's been doing, that other contractors have been doing, is done correctly. This is a mess.
Yeah, so it was a half bath. I want to steal some of what was formerly the laundry room in the kitchen. Hopefully I'm going to gain a much more functional, full bathroom.
Every single trade is going to have to come in here and work together to make this all work. That would have been impossible for you to do while working, while not having the know-how. That's exactly what a general contractor does. They manage different people working together nicely in a small space like this. This room, how are you guys using this right now?
My dream with this would be my office. I work from home.
Okay.
But that I could have guests stay in here, like some kind of Murphy bed. So this is the floor of this room when I got it. We took out all the wood and it was covered. I was told it's called parasitic roots, an organism that lives in the ground.
That must have been a really tough day as a home renovator.
And the problem is I was allergic to it. I developed rashes all around my eyes.
Okay, this is the most terrifying thing I've ever seen.
It was a horror movie walking in here. And so that's one of the things we did is getting all this sprayed, killed, and cleaned up.
Wow, okay, so now the floor in here, this slab is nice and clean. Hopefully that got rid of it all. Wow, I see flooring, I see fans.
And now I'm using the space to store everything I had been getting for the house. So I'm ready to go.
I'm interested to see how it all pieces together, right? Because considering you've never done a project this big before, I just hope that everything works because you can't return any of that now.
Yep.
Usually the first start to a renovation is take it apart before you put it back together, and Miles and his mom have started that. They did a good job. They actually got a lot done. That said, they were stalled. Now I have 5 weeks to put this house back together.
Oh, Jazz.
Hi, over here.
Hey. Oh. Wow. You got a lot of the work done for us.
Sure, yeah, that's one way to look at it. This is probably the furthest I've ever seen somebody get by themselves without a general contractor. He did a lot of demo, a full repipe of the house.
Oh, he did?
He did use a licensed plumber, no permits.
Gotcha. Love those stories.
So we're gonna have to check all the plumbing. So as far as this entry goes, we just have to finish it. So new floors that'll run throughout the rest of the space, new drywall, baseboards, paint, and Miles has already framed for his washer and dryer. So we're gonna put the washer and dryer right here by the front door so that when he and his friends come back from the beach, they can just throw their towels right in. In here, this is all the things he's ordered. I mean, hopefully it works because he's got some nice stuff in here.
The downside to that is your warranty is from the time you purchase, not the time we actually put it in.
If it doesn't work, you can't return it because now you've had it for a few months.
I also see he ordered a ton of flooring, but if we need more later, how do we know that we're gonna get the exact same dye lot?
He wants to do full board herringbone.
Throughout?
Throughout.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's gonna take more like 15 to 20% waste.
It definitely makes me a little nervous.
Yeah, me too.
So for this room, he wants to have a space that can be his home office, also a guest room. We need to run the floors into this room, and then along this wall, I want to do a really fun Murphy bed built in. So when the bed is down, it's a guest bed, but when it's up, we'll make a really nice backdrop for this to be Miles' work from home office. Really important that Miles has a really functional living room. There's really not that much that has to change other than the flooring. Obviously, we have to fix the walls, and the focal point is gonna be this fireplace. This is a place where we can add some design to really put his stamp on it. Let's install vertical, neutral tile all the way to the ceiling, and then a wood mantle. I think we should wire for the TV, but for now, let's hang some art.
Doable, yeah, it's not that difficult.
Yeah, and nothing that we have to like rip apart. That's kind of a good
Yeah,
thing.
it makes my demolition day very easy.
So this staircase, in my opinion, is the best architectural feature of the house, so I wanna really highlight it. Let's paint the entire thing black, which will contrast the rest of the design, and then let's do floating treads all the way up and stain them black.
Okay.
This is gonna be the thing that really sets off the Scandinavian architecture.
It's gonna look cool, actually.
Yeah,
The
no,
all
I
black
think so.
look.
For the design of this house, I'm going to take the ideas that Miles already has and just run with them. I'm going to take this blank canvas and turn it into a minimalist beach house that he's always dreamed of.
I mean, this is probably the biggest part of the project right here. And it's the smallest part of the project in a
Okay.
weird way from a footprint standpoint. This used to be a powder bathroom.
Okay, so tell me what we're gonna do.
Where the washer and dryer was, that wall will push into the kitchen. That's gonna make our bathroom big enough to make this a proper full bath. Miles wants his bathroom to be modern, so we're gonna do slab backsplash for a floating vanity and a floating toilet. We're gonna do beautiful tile that runs the entire shower, and then a gray square tile on the floors.
Okay, so we're gonna have to jackhammer basically this floor to remove these two drains. We're gonna move the gas line, but we'll get there. So far, I mean, this is the only thing that is super hard that I can tell.
Okay, so let's go to the kitchen.
Oh,
No, it's not that bad. This is gonna be some work. His budget does not allow him to replace this kitchen. So let's keep the existing footprint, but let's update it. I wanna keep the cabinets, but we'll paint them white, we'll add black hardware, and we'll add an island in the middle.
I think it's really important that we round out the kitchen so we can build in a beautiful side buffet with white oak shelves and big drawers with tons of storage for Miles' Sunday dinners.
This dining room is really important for Miles. With all new flooring and paint, new light, beautiful dining table, I think will really make it the perfect spot for him to gather with his family. All right, so yeah, I mean, the island will be like right here.
okay, let's lay it out.
Scott and I, we do this all day, every day. We're able to come up with a plan really quick. We're able to start executing that plan immediately.
This looks good, actually. It feels good.
We're ready to get to work. One of the first things I want to tackle on this project is the bathroom. Because in my mind, this is the biggest question mark. This is the biggest what if.
Miles told me that the reason that they replaced all of this plumbing is because when they opened the walls, it was cast iron, and he said it was just completely corroded.
If it's corroded up here, down below, it's gotta be worse.
This is gonna be like a full repipe if we have to like redo everything that's in the slab.
I say let's just get the concrete out. Let's take a look under there.
You know, when this house was built, they used cast iron plumbing. The plumbing that Miles saw in the wall had to be replaced. And if that's any indication, the plumbing that we're gonna find in this slab, it is not gonna be in good shape, and it's gonna be a big hit to our budget.
Oh, jeez.
The big news is that we have drywall. Our fireplace has been reframed. It's now ready for tiles. There's gonna be a beautiful wood mantle. We're gonna do a tile hearth. Oh my gosh, our bathroom. We're ready for the fun stuff now. Miles loves modern, so we're gonna have a floating toilet. We're gonna have a floating vanity. We're gonna have a beautiful slab on the wall. This bathroom is gonna be a showstopper. Okay, so the kitchen is probably where we've spent the least amount of our budget, which is not normal, but we have to be super budget conscious. We're using the existing cabinets, we're using the existing counters, but I need to make sure that when the whole project is done, it doesn't feel like we have a brand new house and then we like forgot to do the kitchen. So we've primed all the cabinets, we're gonna repaint them. We added this side buffet for Miles' Sunday dinners, and we're actually gonna use the same countertop on this buffet that we used on the new island. Yeah. Perfect, thank you.
Oh my gosh, it's done. It's beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted.
There's walls. I mean, that's a start, right?
Yeah, that's a huge transformation. Light and bright. No, I love it. I love it.
It's a lot to take in, right?
It is a lot to take in.
Okay, let's talk about the floors first. So these floors didn't exist before, but you've had quite a run-in with the flooring.
Water and roots. Now that's all gone.
I know you chose these floors, but how do you feel about them actually installed?
I like them. Beachy and light and modern at the same time, and so beautiful.
A big part of this entry, other than the floors and the walls, was
Getting my laundry out of the kitchen.
yeah, go check it out.
Perfect fit.
That is nice because you're connected to your guests. So let's go ahead and look in there.
Wow. It's exactly how I had imagined it, actually. The Murphy bed and the desk, so it's my office. It's perfect.
This room before was basically a storage room.
It was where I was collecting all of the stuff for the house. To be able to put the bed up and to work down here most days, but have a space for guests. I'm super excited, and it looks fantastic. Oh, okay, awesome. And then, oh, nice, nightstands.
I think having a nightstand with the Murphy bed is always a challenge because usually you don't have furniture next to it because then it would be a giveaway that it's a bed. So this was kind of the solve where it's
perfect.
a Murphy nightstand. It's a new thing.
Yes. Love the design you did.